And now it's time for Campaign 2010. And joining us this morning to talk about all of the exciting races is Neal Milner, University of Hawaii professor in political science, and he's also our KITV4 political analyst. Good morning, Neal, and thank you so much for joining us.
Sure.
Let's get to the biggest race of all, the governor's race. And you've got some interesting poll numbers that showing the difference between Neil Abercrombie and Mufi Hanneman.
Well, we haven't been able to verify the poll, although the poll was not done by the candidates, if it is actually verifiable. I mean, it was done by a reputable firm. It shows very briefly that Abercrombie has a strong lead, 6 or 7 points, with a relatively low level of undecided. And it also shows that he's doing well, that Abercrombie is doing well in every ethnic group and every demographic. He's doing better than Mayor Hanneman is doing.
And what about the race for mayor? It looks like there's now 4 major candidates instead of 5, right?
Yes, Dela Cruz dropped out probably because he saw that he doesn't have the island-wide appeal. It's an interesting race because it's a special election, and you only had, so there isn't much time. You only have one candidate in there who has strong name recognition and has run across, and that is the island, and that is, of course, Peter Carlisle. Everybody else has got an uphill battle to get there. Caldwell, of course, has some visibility because he's now the acting mayor, but still Carlisle has a lot of advantages that he had from the beginning because he was the prosecutor.
And the interesting thing about Councilman Rod Tam, who dropped out of, where he's going to be dropping out, and he's going to be running for mayor. He filed officially, and but he's also under a campaign spending investigation. It's a criminal investigation. Let's take a look at this video of Keoki Kerr chasing after him at Honolulu Hale.
What are your chances now that you're being investigated?
Well, I'll stand by then.
Sorry, I don't want to get in your way.
I'll stand by then. Okay? I'll just stand by you. Okay?
So when he filed to run for mayor, he didn't want to answer any questions. What do you make of that, Neal?
Well, it's a very hard time for him, and he isn't very slick in those circumstances. A slicker politician probably could have made something up that would state his innocence very strongly or move away more smoothly. Like him or not like him, Rod Tam doesn't operate that way. What it was for Tam was supposedly a happy moment when he gets to swear in and say that he's running for mayor, and he didn't really want to get into it. There really wasn't anything that he could say that was going to help him very much, and so he had 2 people that I guess you could call an entourage, 2 older people that wanted to stand and speak for him that did it very politely and firmly. I think that basically Tam was just not in a position to know what to do in a situation like that. There's a kind of honesty there, I suppose, in not responding because he didn't have anything good to say.
Right. And any other races that you're keeping an eye on? Any hot races out there?
Well, I think that the interesting thing is in some of the legislative races is where there are open seats. And so you have 2 questions, one of which the Wahiawa and North Shore seat that Bobby Bunda gave up, about which Democrat will emerge in the strongly Democratic situation. You have some other places where the Republicans in open seats may actually have a chance to come back. The Aina Haina one, where Lila Berg is giving it up, for a long time was a Republican legislative seat in the House, and the Republicans have somebody in every race now. But whether or not they can really take that next step, they're not going to make huge jumps, I don't think. But those are some of the areas that they're going to do it in.
Okay, Neal Milner, thank you so much for joining us. Always great to hear from you.